Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a first impressions, wear test, and eye look on the new Midas Cosmetics and Smokey Glow palette. I have been waiting so long to get my hands on this. The first round sold out and then it was delayed because of COVID. So I am so excited. I've been waiting forever. So if you want to see how I get this look and my first impressions on my first Midas Cosmetics palette, then sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and don't forget, like this video, subscribe below, and hit that notification bell. Hi friends! Retailing for $36, the Smokey Glow and Midas Cosmetics palette consists of 18 shades, 10 mattes, 2 satin shimmers, 2 foiled shimmers, 2 duochromes, and 2 extremely sparkly shimmers. And don't forget, if you want to save a buck, use code SMOKYGLOW at checkout for 20% off. Okay, now that you've heard a little more about the palette, we are zoomed in on my face. I primed my under eyes with a little bit of, I primed my eyes with a little bit of Clinique Touch Base, and we are gonna dive right into the palette. I am so excited. I'm not gonna pick it up every time in between and try to show you what shade I'm using, because I always like have it half in frame. So now that you have seen it before, you can get a little better idea. So I'm just gonna dive right into the palette, because I literally cannot wait. I got this like 2 days ago in the mail, and I've just been itching to dig in, and I haven't, because I am trying so hard to be patient about all this stuff, and I wanted to like film a true first impression. So I've got the product on here. I use that kind of orangey coral shade Jump Cut, and I'm just gonna dive right in, and we're gonna check out this pigment, y'all. Okay, so first impressions is this looked really bright, really scary in the pan. And right off the bat, it does give a beautiful, I mean, you're getting pigment. It just blends and shears out so beautifully. I'm really impressed. I was expecting fallout because it looks so bright. But I'm just really shocked at how soft this is without a shit ton of kick up in the pan. I said I wasn't gonna pick up the palette, but I will really fast. That orange shade, there's like no kick up in the pan. I'm really impressed. Like that just looks so beautiful on the eye. Okay, I am already so excited. Now that I know, like off the bat, first impression, the matte formula is beautiful. I'm just so excited to play with more of this. So I'm gonna copy this on the other eye off camera, and then we'll dive into the next part. Okay, now that I've buffed out Jump Cut on both eyes, I am so impressed with this formula so far. They blend like a dream. They're super soft. There's not fallout on my eyes. I am so happy. So I think this is giving me the vibe for like a sunset-y kind of eye. I'm not really sure. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So I'm gonna go with a smaller brush, something smaller than that. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe M456. It's like a really kind of small, fluffy blending brush. But what this does is this is gonna help me really kind of define my crease. And I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Colleague, that like super bright pink. Oh my gosh. Wow, so we're gonna tap that off of my brush a little bit. That pigment is insane. And I'm just going to try to really lay this. I'm gonna put my fingers farther down on the barrel of the brush so I'm getting a little less pressure. And I'm really gonna start to just slightly deepen up this crease and lightly diffuse this up. Okay, these shades are blending together so beautifully. That's not necessarily giving me the depth I was wanting, but it is kind of giving me the gradient I was going for. So I'm actually really happy with how these are blending out so far. You never know. I love Smokey Glow, so I was really excited to support her. And I trust her gut, and I trust what she says. So when she said these products were amazing, and she raved about that Flower Bomb palette forever, as soon as I heard this collaboration was happening, I was like, you know what? I have never used the brand. I have not ventured over there yet, but she has done nothing but rave. If she's willing to put her name on this, I fully believe her. And this is just performing like a dream. So another situation where Hannah's true to her word. So thank you, girl, for choosing someone really, really great to collaborate with. So this is already looking so stunning. I'm so shook right now. Okay, I'm gonna go into the rose shade, I think. I can't tell if it's rose or rosé. Girl, let me know. Someone holler at me in the comments. There's no acento at the end. Doesn't mean it's just rose, most likely. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the shade Rose. I've got this in my brush. I already tapped it off, and I'm just gonna try to deepen up the outer and inner corner. Maybe do kind of like a spotlight halo eye today. This rose shade has deepened this eye look up so beautifully and perfectly. I'm going to copy this on this eye, and then I'm gonna take my Blane canvas by P. Louise and Mama Mitchell, and I'm going to get my halo eye ready, and then we will be back to play with some shimmers, y'all. Okay, now that I've cut my crease, I look absolutely stunning. Let's be honest, look at me. Model. Okay, I'm losing my mind. We can tell I've been in quarantine for a minute, everybody. So I'm gonna dive in. This was super hard to decide which shimmers I was gonna play with. But group chat has just been like screaming at me since I opened the palette. So I'm gonna take that on my finger. It's like this duochrome-y, like pinky purpley shade. I'm just so obsessed. I'm gonna go in with my finger and apply this bad boy right on that base. I'm actually gonna grab it on a brush. My fat fingers are making it difficult today. Oh yeah, that is applying so much better on a brush than it was on my finger, which is a rarity. I almost always like a shimmer better on my finger, but that looks so good. I'm just gonna press that on right here in the center. And I love using this Anastasia brush. I have 1,000 of these from other palettes, and I love using it because not only does it have this really beautiful packing brush, you can then take, so I'm gonna take a little bit of Colleague, a little bit of Rose, just on the tip of there, and I do that to diffuse the edge of this a little bit on both sides, the in and outside. It's such a useful multi-use brush, honestly. For brushes that come with palettes, this is one of the few that is actually worth a damn. Oh my goodness! Do we see that? That is looking so freaking pretty. I'm losing my mind. Okay, so just all the formulas I've used in this palette so far. I've used one of the duochromes, I've used all the mattes. These shimmers are insane. I dipped my finger into a rant for 2 seconds, and look at that pigmentation. Are you kidding me? Like, that's like I think one of the super shimmery ones, but it is so freaking beautiful. I wanna freaking scream. Okay, so I'm gonna finish applying this shimmer on this eye. I'm gonna buff out those edges, make sure everything looks super blended. Probably take a couple of these colors on my lower lash line, do some face makeup, and then I'll be back for my final thoughts on this palette, y'all. Okay, everybody, I'm here with the final look, and I'm just gonna jump right to it. The Midas Cosmetics and Smokey Glow palette is a big thumbs up for me. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. This palette shocked the hell out of me. It's the first thing I've tried from Midas Cosmetics, and I was basically only trying this because Smokey Glow, Hannah, gave her recommendation and put her name on it, and I trust her so much that I went, you know what, this is gonna be worth a try, and I am more than impressed. I will absolutely be jumping on the website and purchasing the Flower Bomb palette because it's amazing and really refreshing to see a brand, like an indie brand and a creator that are both non-problematic, put out really great products for a really great price point. It's so nice because we all know that normally isn't the case anymore. So if you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend. Now that they've got everything back in stock and their shipping's a little more normal, it really didn't take long to get to me, and it was well worth the wait. But that brings us to the end of today's video. If you like what you saw today and you want to see more content like this, don't forget, comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Like this video, subscribe below, hit that notification bell so you can see every time I post something new. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all.